Yeah.
Good to know, Ken. Yes.
Okay.
All right. Well, we all know that dads have some great stories to tell, and two Southern Oregon fathers doing just that with their fast-growing podcast, fittingly called the Dadcast. Joining us live to tell us more about that is one of the co-hosts, Nick Martin. Hey, Nick. Good morning.
Hey, how's it going? Good.
Good. I almost called you Martin. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah. So tell us what is the Dadcast?
So it's actually just two guys, me and my buddy JP. We got together last year and we were going through some stuff. My baby was born last year and ended up in the NICU, and his wife has breast cancer. So we got together just to kind of blow off some steam and talk about life, and it kind of got bigger from there.
Yeah.
And this year we ended up bringing on a whole team to work with us. So we've got a management team, an agent, a PR and marketing team. And we went from like 1,000 followers on Facebook to almost 60,000 in the last 3 months.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
So
And-
yeah, so it's growing, and we've got stuff. We're booked out through the end of the year on interviews and stuff. So
Yeah, no, I know that you have some celebrity guests. I don't know if you can talk about that and, some
Yeah,
of
yeah.
the topics that you guys discuss.
yeah, so basically we kind of go in with our interviews a little different than like we had Brett Young on, and we talked about his kids, his wife, instead of touring and music. So it's kind of a really cool, different thing to talk about with these celebrities, other than what they're doing in their regular lives. It's more of, what do you do at home?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
I saw you had Tom Arnold on there. That must have
yeah,
been an interesting one.
yeah, that was very interesting. That one,
That's
yeah,
the only
definitely
word I could
go
think
back
of.
and listen to that one. That was kind of crazy.
Was it? Yeah. No,
Yeah.
and how are, just some of the issues that dads face today? I would imagine it's different from just, a decade or so ago. I know more stay-at-home dads now. There's been like some gender role reversals. I mean, what kinds of issues do you think are really relevant to dads today? And, when you're talking about some of these things.
It's mainly more just encouraging dads to step up and be present and
Mm-hmm.
and be there for their kids, instead of um going off and working all day. And then when you get home from work, spend time with your kids. Don't just go watch TV. Don't go ignore them. So it's
Mm-hmm.
just encouraging dads, also letting them know it's not easy. It's really, really hard, and sometimes it's great and sometimes it's terrible. So
Yeah.
it's yeah.
Yeah. No, I can definitely agree with that as a mom. Who has been, your favorite guest that you've had, or some of your favorite interviews?
Um, one of them was a good friend of mine, Mike Estes. He's
Mm-hmm.
a stuntman in Hollywood now. He was on The Mandalorian and a couple other big shows. I've known him for about 20 years, and just getting to talk to him about his personal stuff. I knew him from music and TV. But finding out about the personal stuff was really cool.
Yeah.
So that one, Tom Arnold, was definitely one of my favorites. Just how interesting the conversation got with him.
Right.
Brett Young and Stormy Warren were really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Marty Ray Project is another one. I've been a big fan of his for a long time. He's a internet sensation of just doing cover songs, and then he has his new stuff coming out, and finding out that he's a dad and all the stuff that goes along with that, and what he does for his kids and his career and stuff, it was really cool.
Yeah. And I know you mentioned that when you had your baby, it was in the NICU. Are they
Yeah.
doing okay now?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
really good now. He
Oh,
just turned a
good.
year old.
Oh, good.
So yeah, so he's doing great.
Yeah, that's good to hear. And real quickly, how can people listen to your podcast?
We're all over the place. We're on Spotify, Apple iTunes, pretty much anywhere you can stream, and YouTube. You can find us at Dadcast Podcast if you want to watch the videos.
Okay, awesome. Well, Nick Martin, co-host of the Dadcast, thanks so much for joining us. Have a good weekend.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, you too.
Yep, and to listen to that podcast, of course, we'll put a link to where you can find the Dadcast on Coin.com. It's coming up on 8:13. You're watching Coin News AM Extra, and up next, why Lady Gaga